Okay, we're going to this video is for just a quick run through from sales to invoicing of the process. We understand that stuff will be modified, but this is just to give you a general idea of what you'll be doing. So I'm going to create a new lead. I'm going to choose the existing company. So we have ABC company. We'll just choose this just for let's say John Smith, and let's go and give it a project price, mainly because we need this for the reporting, and then we choose current customer project, and then here's where you put obviously the PO number and the reason for if the project stopped or lost, why. So this is where you choose that before you close the project. So that's entered. So you'll see the project down here. ABC John Smith, ABC Corp. So we're going to create an order proposal. So the one we have now is a 2-member company. If you create new, it'll automatically put you on the ABC Corp that you're on right now, or you could choose an existing customer. It is generating the order proposal, all the jobs from that particular 2-man template, which you see here. You can have the salespeople choose energize, yes or no, what kind of transformer it is, and so on and so forth. They can fill all that out. You can put the total order price in here, 50,000 if that's just what you want to do, is just the total order price. And if you need a tanker, if you need another project, and you hit like the gas, hit D, and they'll bring everything up that has a D in it, and you choose the gas. Now we don't need that, so we can get rid of it. If you don't need the tanker, it's going to be part of the template. You put 0, it's not going to show up when you print them. So here we'll assign this to Chuck right now. I'm going to go ahead and choose publish. That way when the project is generated, it'll go ahead and automatically publish. So I'm going to make sure all these are set to Chuck, so it'll just show up in Chuck's job. You can assign them to a rig. You don't assign them to a rig. It all depends on what you want to do. Let's go ahead and you can choose the color of the particular project. You can go ahead and choose the color. And then there's other information. If you want to fill out the price and go ahead and do that, you can. So let's go ahead and apply this particular order right now. I want to keep this as short as possible, since this is just kind of a training video for you guys. So since we did that, we did the costing, I'm going to go ahead and move this to costing. Let's go ahead and close this, because what we need to do now is go into customers and assets and make sure we attach the field folder to this project. So we'll go ahead and attach this field folder. So I'm going to create new. As you see, this is a field folder. So I'm going to make sure and attach this to the correct company. And we did this is for ABC Corp. And in the name, we'll say job. So I did for job 2000. There's whatever name that you want. As you see, this is all the expense reports and all this that the guys in the field will need. So let's go ahead and apply this. What it's doing now is you see this is the desktop view. It is also creating for the mobile users also, which I'll show you here in just a second once this is finished. And then we'll go back into sales and back into that order just to make sure that and attach that to this particular job. So modify the order proposal and go down here to pick a job and attach that asset. Sorry. Okay, so here's fill in. So you'll see that job, and we're going to go to add those jobs to all those particular assets. So the guys in the field will have that information. So we go ahead and apply. I want to go ahead and go back into the order, because this is part we'll go ahead and probably go ahead and print it. That way you can send it to the customer. And this is what the customer will see this is order 37. You can also search it by customer name, by order date. These are modifiable. You can take these, add more searchable items if you want, or take them out. Just let us know. So the quote was printed. So this is, as you see, that tanker didn't show up. Squeegee had 0 for it. These can be changed. Multiple reports or formats can be done for each particular job. And let's go ahead and go back into sales. Let's go ahead and close this job. When you go in here, we'll go ahead and say that the thing is scheduled. Go ahead and make sure if you lost or stole it, you can edit that here. Go ahead and insert the PO number. If you're ready to close the job, you have the PO number there. Or whatever PO number you guys use. You can go ahead and save that. And then you go ahead and close the deal. So the project's won. And you can go in there and see these should also be published. Oops, we need to publish this, so it will be showing up in the mobile version. And we're going to go ahead and accept as an order. Once you accept the orders, we can go ahead and automatically populate into the dispatching view. So once it's accepted as an order, we can go ahead and go to close this window and go ahead into the dispatching. As you see under Chuck here, you have those dates. You see it here. You see the job, the assets going to be attached to it. The schedule start. Once the mobile users click complete, you can choose the color for it if you wanted to choose the color. If you guys want to, that way make it easier for the dispatching view to keep up with the projects. And then since these jobs are published, as you see here, the outer ring is this color, so the jobs are published, meaning that the mobile users can see it. So let's click on the date and let's shoot for the 4th. There you'll see this is my mobile, but I'm just pull this up. So this is what the users there, mobile users will see. So they can go ahead and start the job, look at the job information in here. They can choose the extra information if they wanted to fill that out. The asset is the job folder, so they can go in there and fill out whatever info they need to fill out there. So the cement, sample packaging sheet, go in there, put in whatever they have the expenses, they can do the expenses, and go ahead and type it out on their mobile phone. So say prorated, say on that. So let's go ahead and do that. So that's done. So it's in there. And then they go ahead and complete. So the job has been completed. Once it's completed, so you see the purple, meaning that they saw it. Now that they started, you see the start of the job, it turned green, blue, so now it's complete. So let's go ahead and just mark all these as ready or complete. So it's the same thing. So all these, we're going to go ahead and just mark as that they're completed. So let's go back into the assets. So we can go ahead and print this field folder. So this is figure field folder for that job. So this is that field folder. So let's go back into the main assets page here. And what we do is going to select this and we hit print. Whoops, didn't get it checked. So hit print. Go ahead and the customer name is going to go to C. Which one is it? There's a couple of them. Whoops, I hit it twice, so it is pull up. So you'll see this is you'll see what's in the field folder there. So this is the field folder that's going to print. There's other things can be added if we need to add more. So but this is what we have here. Okay. I actually hit it twice. So that's printed. So now we're going to go ahead and go to orders. Let's go ahead and go to orders and go ahead and get this thing invoiced. So this is the job that we're working on, ABC 1490. So you'll see down here that it's complete. The job is complete. So you see that the status, you go into the order, you see it's complete. So we go and say to be invoiced. So we choose that, and then scroll down and apply. Okay, it's been applied. So let's go into the invoicing now. Let's go into the batch invoices. You'll see that it's been checked. So let's go ahead and generate the invoice. Okay, the invoice has been generated. So we are in invoices. You can go ahead and see it now. And you can go ahead and print. That's the invoices. So you can go ahead and there's the jobs that are in there. So you can go ahead and print it. And it'll pop up down here. And that's what you'll see. Obviously, all those can be modified, and this is what you want to send to corporate for you guys to invoice. I know we'll probably have more topics to discuss, but that should be it for now for the run through process. Thanks.